Hi guys, Christina Blackfeather here, and it's a whole balmy -2 degrees. I'm waiting for the car to warm up, so that's the noises you're hearing. Um, and yeah, I'm covered in snow here. Had to chisel snow boogers off of my car, and they were frozen solid too. So it sounded like glass when they hit the ground. It's cold. And yeah, I feel like my eyes are freezing shut. Anyway, I thought I would talk about something that David Rams, who's a vegan activist, brought up, or some of his followers on a live stream brought up for him, and he did a whole video addressing it on if the world was going to become vegan or not. And he said he didn't think it would be in his lifetime, and he's 20 years younger than me. I'm not sure it's going to happen at all. I don't think so. There's too many factors. For one, you have to change the mind of big business. The meat and dairy industry are big business. They even reach as far as personal care products like Desitin for diaper rash, has cod liver oil in it, things like that. And you're also dealing with the issue of the food deserts in the United States, people having to go to food shelves. Right now you go to a food shelf, your non-meat options are beans and rice, and a person's going to tolerate eating only beans and rice so long before they're going to go for something fast and convenient and cheap, and usually that is meat. So they would have to change the companies themselves, Burger King, McDonald's, all of that, and not just have options on the menu, but force the companies to change completely. And considering how small the vegan population is right now, the likelihood of that happening is it's not there. The other issue for the whole world becoming vegan is you have areas of the world that are very isolated, very poor, used to eating the way they do, certain types of fish, certain types of animals, hence we had the issue with the bats causing this outbreak. And that's not just there. If you watch any of the old Anthony Bourdain ones and episodes on the Travel Channel, I forgot the name of his series, but he was in all these different areas eating some very strange things that are normal over in those areas he was at. And like there's entire cities built on water where they don't have a lot of vegetables. They have meat, I mean, and then there's areas of the world where meat is something that's brought out for guests and everything, and it's partly cultural. But then you have people like the Maasai where nothing grows. So if you're trying to say that veganism is going to be environmentally good for the planet and everything, what are you going to do with these people in these remote areas? Or ones that live in almost desert like the Maasai and stuff like that. Are you going to relocate these people? Because shipping out everything isn't going to happen. And then what do you do about countries where the government controls what is imported into the country, how much money their people have, and the government and the dictators sit on it, and we haven't been able to get relief to some of these countries for decades. So there's huge starvation rates and everything else. There's a whole lot of factors in here that are not gonna, the world being vegan is not a reality. It isn't. I don't even think 300 years down the road it's going to be. There's too many people that are still going to go out and hunt and all of that stuff. And these areas where people live by what means they have. And us in our privilege, and yes, at this point, it is a privilege. Veganism is a food choice of privilege. And I'm sure people are going to really come down on me for that one. But it is. Because all the supplements you have to take, for one thing, and being able to get these foodstuffs out to certain areas, like the areas I mentioned. What do you do with poverty? I mean, there's a lot of factors. So veganism is privilege. And it's how do you deal with that? Sorry, my eyes are itching after coming unglued. So those are things that need to be considered before people are preaching that the whole world has to become vegan. If you want to change the world, you change yourself, and you change maybe your corner of the world. But I still think that there are other issues that are much more important. Yeah, the abuse in factory farms is hideous. There's a lot of it because we have to produce enough food for 7 billion people worldwide. Whether we can change the factory farming to make it more humane, I don't know. But I don't think it's going to go away. One of the things that you vegans are facing, and I do say that because I'm not vegan myself, is when you have things like Beyond Meat and any of these plant-based burgers are more expensive than actual meat. That's not affordable. If you think the whole world is going to go vegan or you want that to happen, these options have to be affordable for people. And they're not. Not everybody's going to live on just beans and rice. I hate to tell you. So that's my rant. Car's warmed up enough to drive, so I'm going to go. And there's still snow on my Doctor Who scarf. Blessed be everybody. Have a great day.